What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. And today I have a really cool figure. This is by AXYTOYS. This is called the Dinosaur Battlefield. And I guess this is, it's funny, it says Carnivores, but this is the Ceratosaurus. And the pictures that I saw online look like it is in a Jurassic Park 3 coloration, which I think is really cool. This reminds me of like the canceled Jurassic Park 4 movie, and you have like human and dino DNA, just minus all this armor. We'll see how the armor, I really just want him kind of naked to see the scales and the pattern. This is the one that I have here. They do have one that's like the tiger raptor color, which is cool. He just needs a raptor face. It's just so awesome looking. So it's almost like if you took some human DNA and mixed it with a dinosaur from Jurassic, it just kind of looks Jurassic Parkish to me. So we're gonna get this guy open. This dude, they're actually not that cheap. I feel like after everything it was almost 80 bucks for him. But the detail on him looked awesome. I think there's a window up here. I'll try to look at him. Yep, cool. Kind of like a NECA Ultimate figure. Is there another one on the bottom? Wow. I really see them. The accessories that I've seen that come with this guy just looks like, oh, he's awesome. Looks like it's so much. Whoa, he looks great. Okay. And they have a cool little backstory for these guys, and it's just kind of cool that they have also herbivores, I think. Oh, they're coming out soon. They're up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. They have some really cool looking herbivores. I think the Ceratosaurus was really cool looking. I thought it was kind of neat. Again, looked like something out of that canceled, especially the Ceratosaurus, the canceled Jurassic Park 4. For those of you that don't know, that was a close one. We almost had human and dino DNA. And I don't know. I mean, maybe that when I was younger, that did not sound cool, but now that kind of sounds cool. We're going into a whole new era, you know. Okay, beautiful box, amazing. Whoa, my goodness, so much stuff, so much accessories too. That, and I don't know how I feel. Like I said about the armor, I really kind of want to see this dude just naked, looking like a lizard guy, a dinosaur with some human DNA mixed in. Some tape here. Oh my goodness, the accessories are insane. I'm not a big soft goods guy either, but if you are, more power to you. So here's like his cape, his charcoal colored cape. There's so much with this guy. Oh my goodness, look at all these accessories. Here's a shield that comes with a million different pieces. I do like this cool axe here. We'll look at that up close. Almost looks like it has like Aztec pattern to it. Looks kind of cool. Oh my goodness, how many horns and spikes? You get 1 million of them. That's wild. So much stuff that dangles from them. This is crazy. All right, I'll definitely get the tail out. Okay, there's tape. I think that's why it's priced a little high for these guys. It's just the amount of accessories you're getting here. I do want to look at this axe for some reason. This thing's kind of cool. Whoa, that's really cool. So sorry, I'm gonna bring you guys in here a little bit more. Yeah, that's kind of really wild looking. I love the detail of that. To me, like, it looks like Aztec-ish. It's kind of curved though, it's not straight. You can see how it's off there, pretty offset. Interesting. Still looks cool. Tail looks awesome. I think it's on a bendy wire. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that is so cool. I'm gonna move these accessories to the side. There's just so much. I just want to see the dinosaur. Whoa. Another sword. I like this knife too. Almost like a crisp looking blade where it is wavy. I like the knuckle duster on there. It's pretty spiked. That's pretty wild. That's kind of cool too. I'm gonna put the weapons over here. I'm gonna put the cape and all this other stuff over here. It's just so much. What in the world? This goes on the top of his head, I guess. And here's, this one has like double-sided tape to stick somewhere else on it. That's crazy. All right. I like the extra hands. That is so cool. So happy he comes with some extra hands. The detail, hang on, the detail on the hands look really great. Those fingernails, look at them shine. They look pretty realistic. They look great. Looks like a dragon hand. I mean, the pictures, I knew it was going to be good too. I already knew it was going to look nice, but just seeing this paint up close gets me even more excited. I'm refusing to look at the creature. So far, this is really great. All right, I want to take all this armor off of him. I think they're just held in by pins. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. I've never been that kind of person for soft goods. How do we get this belt off here? I wonder if we have to take his joint off to get everything off. I want to get all the gauntlets off and just see him with the paint. So let me go ahead and pause this. I'm going to see if I can get everything off. All right, here he is with all of that armor taken off, and it is so much armor. I actually had to separate his body to get that the whole soft goods around the waist, like that sort of like kilt thing, off to reveal this amazing detail that it was hiding. I kind of feel like when it has all of its armor on, it looks like one of those, I forget what the Stixies or something from the Dark Crystal. He looks like a vulture. He looks so much better like this. Now this detail is literally, I'm trying to figure it out. Is it on par with something that I'm familiar with, like Nanmu? Or is it like Reborn? I'm starting to think it's more like Reborn. It's, I mean, really, really great. Obviously, has these two giant holes that those shoulder pads go on and all that armor. But without it, look at all this amazing detail that we have. All these amazing osteoderms on the head, on the back rather. Let's start with the head because this is really striking to me. It looks incredible. Obviously, in front of this Jurassic Park fence, now it really looks like a monstrosity that was made on purpose. He looks really good. Got a really cool looking pupil in there. Let's have it on the other side as well, yeah. Really cool slit pupil. Wouldn't say it's like a snake. Kind of gets, it's a little larger up at the top. It looks really good. And then it's got his, Ceratosaurus horn here on the fenestra. And let's open his mouth. The teeth look really good. They're great. Inside of the mouth, let's see how wide we can get his jaw. I don't think we can get his jaw too wide. But as you can see, it looks like it's almost popping out on one side over here. It's kind of tight. No, it's not that tight. Oh, it's actually, what's really cool to state is that there's pink from the gums that kind of come out from underneath here. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that pink right there? It's kind of cool. Yeah, the inside of the mouth looks great. The tongue looks great. I'm just a little nervous about this jaw here. I don't want to like popping. I think this is as wide as he can go. It looks like an easy fix anyway. Just push that. Oh, it's kind of bulging on both sides. So I guess that's just how it does. He looks pretty awesome, I must say. It's not too small. I don't think. He should scale well with some of the other figures that you may have in your collection. Look at his biceps. He looks massive. So yeah, inside of the mouth looks great. Love the sculpt on the head. Look at his brows, how much they stick out. But I will say this, the paint and detail on the head is great, but not as good as right when you hit the neck. You see all the smaller scales there really popping, really detailed. Scales on his shoulders, now they're changing in size everywhere, and now we have osteoderms in the mix. It's really, really good looking, the detail. But look at the paint job. This is from Jurassic Park 3, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. That's how I feel. To me, it looks like a exact match to that. And we have seen figures in the Mattel line of that Ceratosaurus in the past. I just don't have any. He's actually really expensive secondhand market for that Mattel Ceratosaurus. But yeah, they have the same paint job. It is so cool. It is so awesome. But look at that striping. And then we go from that red all the way to like a tan. But there's like constant wear on the scales too. It looks like there's like a white on there. I don't know if it's supposed to be a wear. It's more of a color, like he has white scales as well mixed in. Like it looks really, really stunning. And you know what's really funny to me is that what I was more nervous about was having his armor off and seeing these, like, I guess these joints here, and they're not shiny. They're not that shiny. They're not that reflective. They don't show off that much. And what's really, if you have his leg up, they're completely gone. But that would have been a little bit nicer to hide those, but it's not that bad. Definitely not a deal breaker. This dude is so freaking awesome. He looks really good. I've been eyeing him for such a long time. There's just been so many other figures out there, but this is so up my alley. And when I saw him, I was thinking this is just a Jurassic Park 4. You know, dino with human DNA in it. He looks really, really good. His abs, pretty crazy. Yeah, tail. And the tail does move up and down, so up and down. And then, you know, of course, there's a wire in the tail. I don't want to mess around with it. Maybe if I get another one, I will. You know, put in a crazy pose of the tail. But I like it like that. Maybe I can have him walking more of like a raptor hunched over pose. You don't have to have him walking upright per se. And the main attraction here, look at these awesome feet. You have 3 gigantic toes, really well painted, really well sculpted. You can see the muscles in there. It looks fantastic. Look at the bottom. That's insane. It looks so cool. And it looks like he was a Jurassic Park mistake. Like these are not supposed to be, like they're not perfect looking, which is awesome. And look at that dew claw sticking out, almost like it's trying to become a toe there to help support his mass. But he's got this huge pad on the back to support this weight. How much does he weigh? I have no idea. 600 pounds. He's huge, in my opinion. I don't know how big he would be to a person. Ceratosaurus was not a small dino by any means. He wasn't one of the largest out there either, but I would assume this dude would be maybe, 12 feet tall. It's really awesome. This is so much fun. I can't believe I waited till now. Look at the calves. To get one of these, I shouldn't have them so far away from the camera. Can't believe I waited till now because these guys look great. I don't know how I feel about the Ceratopsians. I'm like more of a carnivore dino guy. And I think they mix well with like the human DNA. They look good. Does this move down up here, this neck? I don't know. Maybe. If you're not afraid to warm him up, I would say do that for sure. But so far he's moving really good. And getting his hands off, I forgot to mention that. It wasn't that hard at all, but they go in there. They're on straight pegs, which is awesome. The joint here was on a ball peg. Kind of like a beefed up version of SH Monster Arts, but this feels like really, really, really strong. He moves amazing. It feels so good. Ratchet's here. Like you feel the clicks. He's just awesome. He's so cool. This is my Jurassic Park monstrosity. That's what he is to me. He is so cool. Just messed up this grass here in front of the fence. Love this fence, by the way. Just got this. This is 2 pieces from Nanmu. So I got them on Lana Time Shop. And I was like, you know what? They were only like $20-something per section. I was like, all right, I'll just try 2, see if this is a real deal thing. Because I looked everywhere for Jurassic Park fences, and Nanmu typically only has another one that you can find in Big Bad Toy Store. So if you want, go on Lana Time Shop, type in Jurassic Park fence by Nanmu, and you can buy multiple sections. They give you enough wire, and either way, when you get a whole spool with one anyway, so you can get like, I can imagine 7 pieces and make a big fence out of that. I just think that's so awesome. I should have got one more. I just didn't. I was like, is this real? This just looks so good with the lights. You actually had to put it together yourself. So I had to string in the wire piece by piece, and well, one piece, then I can use that to measure everyone else and cut it. It's a very soft wire and it looks awesome. I absolutely love it. I have it displayed on my non-mood Jurassic Park figures are behind there, a Rex and a Spino. That's a really cool little thing. But yeah, he is awesome. It just really makes me feel like he's in the JP world next to that fence. He is so cool, guys. I didn't think I would be this happy because I've seen them before, and then it really grew on me in time. That's what it is. He is just so cool looking, but we'll see him next to some regular figures you guys may have. I'm gonna put him right here. He stands really easily with those giant feet too. He stands great. Let's get him next to like a regular, and you also the hands too, so have him doing other stuff. Regular stormtrooper. Obviously, he's not a regular stormtrooper. Special. Look at the size difference there. And get him next to a Croc Master G.I. Joe. Not the only G.I. Joe I have, but definitely my favorite. I think he's really cool. The Croc he came with was insanely awesome. That's what they... Not bad. Definitely larger than a human then. Let's get him next to a NECA 100th Anniversary Predator. This dude's actually a little bit taller than the regular Predators. But now he's a little too small. I feel like the Yautja would... Maybe the Yautja would have trouble fighting one of these guys. It's kind of cool. They look great together, man. Now he's an alien lizard. But let's see him next to a non-mu Jurassic Park Raptor. The male Jurassic Park 3 Raptor. Nothing is better than non-mu's teeth and Rebor's teeth with their dinos. Nothing beats that. I really would. That if he had these kind of teeth rather, that would be incredible. But look at how they scale. These guys scale perfect. That is cool. Okay. Can you imagine them fighting it out? I think he would win, unless it was multiple raptors. That's such a cool picture. They look great together, but definitely much larger. And I did bring one last figure out here to compare him with, because this is where I felt like the detail was going, and now I'm like starting to think that the detail in this guy may be even better. It's like an in-between. I love Rebor. This is an older Rebor model. This is from Disney's Dinosaur. This is the Disney's Dinosaur Carnivores. One of the coolest figures ever. The sculpt is incredible. These horns are so sharp. They look so good. They actually just came out with a new updated version of this with the osteoderms painted, but still, this is this is the best representation of a Carnivores from that movie that you can find, I think. But the details I thought was fairly close, especially in the face. Definitely the scaling there and the paint. They look pretty darn close. Carno over here beats it with the teeth, but then when we get to the body, the detail here. So this is what I'm saying. Like the detail of this guy is on par with some of these dino companies that I think are the best out there. So this is really cool. That's what I was like. Are the pictures really that good? Is it going to be really as good as these pictures that were on Big Bad Toy Store? And it's better. So I don't need all that armor, but I have no problem paying $75 for a really awesome dino human hybrid, and a cool one too. Everyone, Ceratosaurus, in my opinion, is one of the big 10 you learn about when you're young, but I would say a lot of people don't know about Ceratosaurus. I don't know if this fact is still true. I do know he had the largest teeth, right, to body ratio of any carnivore. I don't know if that's old information. Maybe that's not true anymore, but that was a really cool thing about him. I just thought it was really neat. And look at that horn, obviously. Really weird animal, but cool. And this guy, especially, this sculpt, this version of him, looks amazing. He looks very intelligent. Looks very menacing. He looks like he just escaped an engine lab, and he's just finding his way around. He looks so good. But yeah, guys, this is such a cool company. So I can't wait to see what else they have. They had a T-Rex version. He looked almost a little too buff, and he had more than 2 fingers, which I didn't like. If he had 2 big fingers, that would have been super sick. But this is so cool, guys. Dinosaur Battlefield by AXYTOYS. Big Bad Toy Store is where I found mine, and they still have them available. I would say get him. He is so cool. If you're a Jurassic lover, if you're a dino lover, or if you do love fantasy stuff too, this dude can be anything you want him to be. He is just so cool. I'm blown away by the detail. I'm so happy. Love this guy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this really, really unique figure. I love this. Now I'm in love with this company, and I would love to get more. I can't wait to see what else they have. I hope one day they make more Rexes, and a raptor person would be kind of cool too. Raptor humanoid. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. And until the next time we meet.